Hey everybody, welcome back to Milecore Gaming and our playthrough of City of Villains. I am Yemmer. I am bad at video games. I make mistakes so you don't have to. If that's what you're into, please like, subscribe, follow, share, all that fun stuff. We put out new videos every day. And here we are, back again with our magic mastermind, the foul, frightful, fluffy kid. We are maxed out at level 50, which means no new powers or enhancements. But we are now working on... Oh, that was a big guy there that just walked by. Who's... What is... Okay. Anywho, yeah, we are... but we are getting veteran missions, or veteran levels, which are just basically bragging points now. We are doing Ouroboros missions that we did not have access to, because... or missions that we didn't have access to, or we outleveled. But now... last session we were doing a mission and we just could not get past it. We need to get many friends or other players in order to complete the mission. So we are, that's the future of freedom there. I'll try and get a group together at some point and then we'll record that, but for now we're going to skip that one. And we're going to move on down here to this Pandora's box, and then there's one last one, Glory and Dark Tidings. So that'll be all of the villain side missions, and then after that, I think we might convert. Maybe we'll see the error of our ways and transition into becoming a hero, and then run everything on the hero side. But we will see. But for now, it's Pandora's Box, Venture Militarism, Part 1, Fluffykin on Deck. Oh, that's nice. They put my name in the title. I think this is... I forgot who this is. I'll be Frank, Fluffykin. Well, apparently this is Frank. Arachnos remains the dominant force in every island of the Rogue Isles, and is recognized by the population as the primary national authority. The odds of you raising an army capable of challenging all of Arachnos is quite low. That is, unless you're willing to invest the better part of a decade to build it. Oh yeah, this is... the heroes and villains can do this mission channel. Okay, who is making noise over there? Oh, it's that big guy. Oh, that's like a demon mastermind over there, I think. Yep. Okay, either way. No, I don't believe a direct confrontation is the best course of action here. Rather, I would capitalize on the weaknesses in their organizational structure. Lord Recluse believes his network to be impenetrable, but he trains his subjects to be cruel and manipulative. It is my belief that we can turn this institutional corruption to our advantage. The first order of business, however, will be to establish a proper base of operations. I realize you may own property in the Rogue Isles, but I'm afraid that that will be too exposed for what we're trying to do. We don't want Arachnos to be in a position to raid your headquarters the moment they see you as a threat. For our purposes, we'll want to claim some neutral ground, and I believe I may have just the thing. Okay, what do you have in mind? The Sky Raiders operate in both Paragon City and the Rogue Isles, but most of their non-combat operations occur in the international waters in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. This allows them to stay out of sight of most enforcement agencies, but it also leaves them vulnerable. At some point in the aftermath of the Battle of Ocean Rift, the Battle of the Ocean Rift? I don't remember what that was, but okay. Some of the raiders managed to get a hold of an Arleigh Burke-class missile destroyer, the USS Mitchell. I'm not sure how they managed to take it from the U.S. Navy, but they did. And now you're going to take it from them. I have a submarine prepared to take you to the Mitchell's location. I'm confident you'll be able to take the vessel without too much trouble. All right. We need to go to Sharkhead. Can we get to Sharkhead from Ouroboros here? I don't remember if that's one of the options. Oh, we can. Cool. post. Oh, my volume's up a little bit high here. Law of Fist is that player's name. Oh, Pandora's box. Cool. Oh, I gotta check something happening. Yeah. All right. Pandora's box, part 1 of 5. This is as far as the sub can take you without being detected. You'll have to make the last leg of the journey yourself. Oh, this is cool. Whoa. Fluffykin, this is last street. I'm monitoring the missioner's transmission for alerts and requests so far. Once you board the ship, clear the deck of any patrols to deal quickly. We don't want anyone sending out an SOS. You should be able to time to clear the ship before reinforcements arrive. Oh, shit. It's here in the chat. Fluffykin, this is last street. I'm monitoring the missioner's transmissions for alerts or requests for aid. So far, they don't appear to have noticed you. Once you board the ship, clear the deck of any patrols and do it quickly. We don't want anyone sending out an SOS. You should have time to clear the ship before any reinforcements arrive, but it would be best not to take the chance. Okay. So we need 3 patrols to defeat on the ship deck. Oh no! I forgot to change. Okay, well this would be a super quick mission here. I'm just going to punch this guy in the back of the head. I forgot to change the difficulty settings. So that, yeah, alright. Whoa, I almost made it. There we go. This is really cool. Oh, that's awesome. Get this guy. I have to keep my eyes open. Yeah, I had to set the difficulty down to try and finish that mission that I just couldn't. I forgot to raise it back up. Okay. Good work. We detected some short transmission bursts, but they're incomplete. Whoever they sent the message to will probably know that the missioners is under attack, but it's doubtful they can trace it back to you. You'll need to clear the crew out from below. I'd say they're aware of your attack by now. Stay cautious. Alright. This is so cool. We got a helicopter landing pad. And this is just, yeah, okay. 5 Sky Raider platoons to beat inside. Alright. Oh, this is, okay, this is a continuation from the Who Will Die mission chain we did. Because this is one of the destroyers, because it was really cool. It was that this naval fleet got into like this weird anti-gravity thing, and we had to go up the ships, and then inside one of them, and I remember the interior was this, but it was at this weird angle because it was frozen in the sky. It was okay. It was awesome. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we'll just run through this real quick. Hey, everybody. like there's probably a group of people. Yeah, I want to take care of these guys. Love that bit. That should about do it, Fluffy Kid. I'll call my men to... Hold on. We're detecting a small contingent incoming. It have brought it reinforced. Come on out, boy. We've got the deck surrounded. Uh-oh. Who's this? Who wants to start something with me? Oh, confront the ship's first officer. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're just going to talk to him. First Officer Harriman. You've got ambition, kid. I'll give you that. Taking on a destroyer full of raiders is a bold move indeed. But you're in way over your head on this one. Really? I just literally wiped the deck with your guys. You don't spend much time in the Rogue Isles, do you? Harriman sneers at you. The Rogue Isles, huh? You smack down a few bank robbers in tights and you suddenly think you're a big shot, huh? Harriman gestures with an arm towards the ocean. Well, look around, chum. You've left your little rock and now you're in the big pond. You're not the biggest fish anymore. Not out here. Understand? Big enough to take out your crew. Harriman sneers, curdles. He frowns at you and raises his weapon. You're going to regret that mark, boy. Fire away, Harriman, for all the good it will do you. And we will attack. And we'll go boom. And he's running. I'm just going to wait here for him. Alright, oh, that's taking too long. There we go. And we'll exit. And we'll find a Fate Weaver. I don't know where they are on this map or if there is one. Oh, I just saw it. There we go. Oh no! Turned my flight off on accident. Okay. Let's get this fixed. Bump it back up to 8. So the game is going to see us as a group of 8 players. Alright. Oh good, I can just call her. Wait, who's Lastry Kumianis? This I don't know who this is. Okay. Excellent work, sir. I've got my personnel preparing the missioner for you as we speak. I'd like you to review the next phase of the plan I've drawn up. I believe you'll appreciate its elegance. Okay, who are you? Lastry Kumianis, Organization Management Specialist. While Lastry Kumianis remains a new player in the Rogue Isles, her organization appears to have significant financial resources at its disposal. Less than a week after arriving in Sharkhead, she managed to establish a stable, wide-ranging smuggling operation, complete with a trained and loyal workforce. She has used this network to smuggle military-grade weaponry into the Rogue Isles under the nose of Arachnos. but it is unclear what purpose her employer has in mind for them. Well, from what she said, it sounds like they're making a play for control of the Rogue Isles. Alright. Part 2. Oh, Captain, my Captain. As I mentioned earlier, the Sky Raiders aboard the USS Missioner managed to get a message out to their allies, though they did not have time to identify their attackers. In my opinion, it is safe to assume that the Raiders are aware that the Missioner has been taken, though its whereabouts and the identities of the assailants elude them. That will all soon be remedied, however. I have located the former captain of the Missioner on one of the Sky Raiders' mobile platforms. Since Colonel Duray's arrest, he has taken over as de facto leader of the Sky Raiders. He respects boldness, and your capture of the Missioner was nothing if not bold. The groundwork has been set. It's time to recruit Captain Ernest Castillo. Okay. We should relocate the Missioner immediately. I hope I'm saying that right. Missioner. I think I'm saying it right. My men have staffed the ship and are prepared to move it into position for your assault on Castillo's platform. Castillo is first and foremost a showman, and he will want to engage you in combat before he will listen to anything you say. I am confident that you are more than capable of handling him, but be wary. Castillo has ensured that every inch of the platform is equipped with automated defenses. You will be fighting him on his own turf. Alright, here we go. And this isn't too far away. Oh, we're taking the same sub. Okay, here we go. And I'm a bit parched, so I'm going to get some water here. Okay, sorry about that. This will be your first step towards establishing your own network of power. Alright, confer with Lestri. Oh, this is our own. Oh. Uh-oh. This is a medical bay. I hope we don't need that. And here she is. We have no map here, alright? Hello? There we go. We've arrived at Castillo's mobile platform. We're holding position just out of range of their turrets, and so far they're playing it cautious. The moment you step out of the ship, however, Castillo and his men will know who took the Missioner, and it's a fair bet they'll be hostile. I would suggest clearing out as many Sky Raiders and turret platforms as possible before confronting Castillo, but combat tactics are your area of expertise, not mine. Oh, will the Missioner be able to give me any artillery support? Unfortunately, no. When we took the Missioner, we discovered that not all of its facilities were in a high state of repair. While the ship is functional, the weaponry appears to have been misused. I shall continue to devote resources to the weapons restoration, but for now, you'll need to do without. Who are all of these people aboard my ship? Lastry smirks at you. These men work for me, and for the moment, I'm working for you. You can rest assured that these men will fulfill any duty I assign them, and right now, they're here to ensure that your ship is fully functional and operational. I did tell you that I would be providing personnel for this project, sir. Oh, fair enough. I believe it's time to go. Good luck, sir. I have faith that you will succeed in this task. Okay. Yep. Oh, okay, thank you. Nope, I know where I was going to go. I know where I'm going. I was not about to ask you how to get off my own boat, but I got this. Thank you. The Cottis Consortium? What is that? Okay, hold on. So my cat is wanting to be a jerk. Alright, it's fine. Okay, here we go. Stepping out on deck. Getting that ocean breeze. Oh. Oh yeah, the sky ray. These things are cool. Alright, confront Captain Castillo. Okay, he's down there. Oh, no. No, I'm just going to say we're going to go straight in here. Oh, ho! Lovely good. Oh, wow. This is probably a really bad idea, but, crap, he's running. Wait, pursue him? Wait, is there a door or something? Oh. You believe you are victorious. No, this is not so. My spirit remains unbroken. I want to continue this dance anew. Can you feel it? Yes, the sweet music of battle. You and I, you were destined to meet. I yield mercy, Fluffington. Captain Skill falls to his knees, gasping for breath. Talk to him in a moment. Captain Castillo falls to his knees, gasping for breath. You fight admirably, Fluffington. Even here, on the grounds I call my own, you have bested me. I do not spend much time amongst the villains of the Rogue Isles. Tell me, what do you intend to do now? Is my life now forfeit? Am I to be ransomed? What is that light surrounding you? What happened to you? Wow, my guys are just really going down. Uh, on this matter, you know as much as me, I'm afraid. While fighting you, I felt a rush of exhilaration, of power, that coursed through every fiber of my being. Castillo looks at you, smiling. It must be you, Fluffykin. Your finesse, your style, your strength. It called to me, and in our dance of death, I became alive for the first time. Oh, hey, buddy. All right. Yes, that is it. You have unlocked the true potential of my being. Really? Well, then how would you like to work for me? Work? For you? Castillo's brows furrow in thought. Is that why you are here? You are intent on making the Sky Raiders bow to your whim? I'm sorry, Fluffy Kid, but if I were to agree, I do not know if my fellow soldiers would follow one such as you. Think of it more as an alliance. Very well, Fluffy Kid. If you wish to parley, then you have earned at least that much. We should discuss it in further detail, perhaps under less confrontational circumstances, no? I think that would be wise, Castillo. Alright. Cool. That was a little fun there. Let's exit out. Yeah, that's much better, bigger group chat. Alright, contact. Welcome back, sir. Excellent work out there. I believe Captain Castillo is prepared to join our cause. I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of speaking with Castillo aboard the Missioner on your behalf. With Duray out of the picture, at least for now, the Sky Raiders have been in a fairly tight spot. Castillo has been attempting to recoup some of the losses they incurred after the conflict in Skyway City. I made him aware of the opportunities involved in expanding the Sky Raiders' presence in the Rogue Isles, and he seemed interested in what we have to offer. There is one element of this operation that I did not anticipate, however. Part 3, Strange Bedfellows. Whatever that light surrounding Castillo was, Fluffykin, it appeared to significantly increase his combat potential. Castillo claims that he is unaware of the source of this power, and even seems to claim that it was simply inspired while fighting you. I was unable to observe your confrontation with Castillo using the ship's onboard sensors, and the ship's telemetric monitors went haywire at the very moment Castillo's inspiration took him. I've had some people monitoring the area for similar spikes, and I do believe I've found something. Investigate the energy anomaly. This particular incident appears to be centered around an Arachnos base here in Sharkhead. I've intercepted emergency alerts coming from the base, so I can only imagine that whatever is going on in there is bad for Arachnos. If you can search the base for any evidence of a phenomenon similar to Castillo's current condition, then we may be able to pin down what exactly is causing these surges in power. At the very least, being able to predict these events could be to our advantage, if only to prepare for them. If we could harness this newfound energy, however, you may be able to confront Arachnos more quickly than I anticipated. Okay, where are we going? Here. Oh, it's still in here in Sharkhead. Oh, okay. Man, these missions I like because they're all real close and they don't require a lot of travel. The sounds of rampant destruction echo ahead of you. Whoever's in here, they're not being discreet. Wait, what? They're gonna... Hold on. Oh, Captain Castillo. Here we are, Fluffkin. I believe it's time for us to take action, yes? Oh, he looks pretty sharp, actually. Look at that guy. The dashing Captain Ernest Castillo has made quite a name for himself, both for his photogenic panache and for his bold criminal exploits. While he cultivates an image of the daring air pirate and heartthrob, any who have been in the wrong end of his temper know not to underestimate him. All right. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break real quick, everybody. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we are back. And, alright, we need to investigate the energy anomaly, search the Arachno base, speak with Captain Castillo. We just did, didn't we? No. There we go. So, how shall we proceed, Fluffy Kid? Can I expect that we shall begin a glorious and deadly campaign? Shining warriors in the darkness? Or do you prefer to lay a cunning trap and reveal yourself only when your opponent has fallen into it? Both ways have their merits, yes? But of course, I defer to you, my inspiration. What will you have me do? Alright, I'm going to say, sit close to me, Castillo. We don't know what we're up against. Excellent, my friend. We shall boldly stride into the darkness, ready for any threat. I am most honored to stand by your side. Dude, I just said stay next... Okay. Break show. What? Whoa, what the hell? You got like every... That's the guy to bring back. Yeah. Alan's Vengeance? Yeah, what is going on? Oh, what's going on there? Just lost my entire... Continuing on. Good. Everybody back up there. Is Castillo with us still? Oh. He didn't make it, he didn't make it. Oh. I hate these banners. see anything. Damn it. Okay. Oh. There's a whole nother area. What? Yes. Yes. What is this? Bring the destruction. Bring the carnage. Such a beautiful song. I must hear more. What is that? Defeat Clamor. Oh wow. Okay. So we've got a Arachnos Freak Show. Weird. Let's head this way. Yeah, we're just gonna head straight there. Wow, why is everything so dark? Find a Fortunato. Okay. Good work, Fluffy Kid. I believe that clamor is the source of the energy fluctuations my people have been tracking. We're going to need some extra insight into what may be causing the phenomenon. See if you can source one of Arachnos' resident psychics into aiding us. Stay back. Stay back! The Fortunata cowers away from you, clearly terrified, out of her mind. Don't come near me. I don't want to see them anymore. Oh, calm down. What is it you don't want to see? The Fortunata seems to let her guard down somewhat. After realizing you're neither a member of the Freak Show or a Talon of Vengeance. Their minds. The freaks are just idiots filled with rage and cruelty, but those creatures... They have dark thoughts, Fluffykin. Sadum doesn't even begin to describe them. And they know things. They are aware of the forces that twist this world and the very fates that bind them. They can see their own destinies as easily as you can look at your own hands. Interesting. Come with me. What? What? What do you want me to? The Fortunata recoils from you. No, no. I know what you want. I can see it. I won't. I can't. Please don't make me... We're going to forcibly drag the Fortunata with me. Oh. Aha, this one is inspired as I. It is a pity... Dang it. We need this one intact, Captain. I'm not entirely certain you could have restrained yourself. It's time we take a look. Miss, if you don't mind. Must I? Yes, I'm afraid so. You'll be free to go once you've told us what you know. Very well. Ugh, no! Stay out! My goodness, what's happening? The time of chaos is at hand. All will be made in the shape of power. Who would seek power for our own gain? Listen well. Pandora's box is opening. The power must have a host, a vessel, a champion. Please, no more. Okay. Ooh, astral merits. We need those. I think. Pretty sure. Alright. Okay. Let's go and exit. This is an unexpected turn of events, Fluffykin. Pandora's box is an artifact of legend. If it is capable of granting power to people like Clamor or Captain Castillo... Excuse me, I got hiccoughs. Well, I don't expect Recluse to take this news lying down. Others will be looking to control this power, and Arachnos will be no exception. Frankly, sir, neither should you. If we can find Pandora's box before your rivals and can learn to control it, you could have the Rogue Isles in the palm of your hand. I'm already diverting some of my resources towards research. If they turn up anything on Pandora's box, I'll inform you immediately. Lastry smiles at you. It has been a pleasure working with you thus far, sir. I have a feeling that these next few months will be quite eventful, to say the least. All right. Part 1 done. Let's go ahead and head back to Ouroboros. All right. And start the next mission chain. Shorty the poker. Stay classy, buddy. And oh wait, no, not that one. Here we go. Part 2. Experts in the field. Part 1. No matter when you look, Lieutenant Harriman snaps out an angry salute at you before speaking. Oh, Harriman, hey, yeah. I stole your boat and I slapped you around. Fluffykin, my captain has informed me that you have purchased our services for the time being, and I've been ordered to work with you on tracking down the artifact called Pandora's box. Harriman spits on the ground. Frankly, I think it's a load of crap, but when the captain says jump butts, I say how many? So I guess despite the fact that you assaulted my squad and stole our flagship, I have to play nice with you. Yes, I stole your boat and I slapped you around in front of your people. Problem is, I wouldn't know the first thing about ancient artifacts or any of that magical, mystical mumbo-jumbo. I specialize in more modern hardware. Understand? Still, I think I might have a lead. I'm listening. What do you have? Get that. All right. The men I have stationed at our local outpost have been reporting strange occurrences. We've had 5 security lockdowns in the past 48 hours, and each time it's been some private reporting an old man skulking around the facility. Problem is, every time they chase the guy down, he disappears. I was about ready to start stringing people up by their toes until I spoke with your secretary on the Michener. She's been getting the same reports. Yeah, I don't think she's really a secretary. I mean, she's acting like one, but there's clearly way more going on with her. She's even getting the same reports. I don't know who this guy is or what his deal is, but he's keen on our operation, and I can't seem to pin him in one place. I figure if you want to give it a shot, maybe put him to the question if you catch him. You might get something valuable. All right. Okay. Can we just teleport to him? Oh, we can. Oh, Nerva. Wait, he's in Nerva? Shit. What? Who's that? That's not cool. Jerk. Lieutenant Harriman's place in the Sky Raiders hierarchy has been shaky at best. When Colonel DeRay was captured after the assault of Skyway City, the Sky Raiders were left without a leader and with no clear guidelines for succession. Captain Castillo managed to rally the majority of the Raiders to his command, bolstered by his prior repute and his insistence that he was in command only until the Colonel returns. Lieutenant Harriman, being Castillo's right-hand man, was instantly lifted to a place in the Raiders' pecking order that far exceeded his actual rank. He intends to prove that he is capable and qualified for this new level of command for the sake of his men and his peers, but most of all for the sake of his captain. Alright, so I did that wrong. We need to go to Nerva, which I hate. Okay, we're going to go, actually, is there a black helicopter? No, wait, we have to go back to Sharkhead, so we'll just take the boat. There we go. Oh, and we're only a bubble and a little over a bubble, and we will level up. Whoa. Wait, what? Oh, it's right here. Pandora's Box, part 2 of 5. Wow, there are so many good screenshots. Actually, hold on. Hold on. You gotta do something for 0 and sorry. Okay. You're in luck. This warehouse appears to have just entered a security lockdown. Your quarry must be nearby to locate the intruder. Bring up Casper. And okay, so what villain group are we? Or is there a villain group? Professor Echo. Let's see if we can lock him down. Attention, an energy anomaly has been detected in section B26. There's B beta 26. Locked down. Okay. Hold on, there's a lot to read here. Okay, hold on. Shit. Okay, hold on. Oh, look at this guy showing up late. Alright, Professor Echo said, I don't understand. He should be here. My calculations were perfect. Ah, perhaps it was a rounding error. No matter. You have access... Wait, you have access to information that I need, Grave. I'm sure we can negotiate. I'm beginning to see a flaw in my plan. Perhaps with a slight recalibration, I'll be able to... give me a moment, will you? I suppose there's some room for adjustments. Let's try this again, shall we? And then it's... an emergency anomaly has been detected in section B26, that is Beta 26. Lockdown is still in effect. All units keep an eye out for hostile activity. Then Professor Echo says, Wing Rider? Wing Rider, are you still with me? Oh dear. I suppose I should have made my preparations beforehand. This endeavor has become exceedingly frustrating. Oh dear. Now it's overheating. Perhaps that was a few too many. You won't give me a moment's rest, will you? Very well. I'll have to try to synchronize the fields this time. Attention. Multiple energy anomalies detected. Threat code increased to Crimson. All units prepare for hostile incursion. Primary targets appear to be Shivan in nature. Engage at will. Okay. That was a lot to... Oh. Hey, buddy. So we got Shivans. We'll just blow up over here. Move. And let's take out these guys. Oh, he's hiding in the corner. He's a scary little guy. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna go over here and blow it. Oh, no, I'm not. I was not prepared. Oh, there's the Professor Echo again. I suppose there's no escape for me this time, he says. Wait. Oh, we'll have to speak with him. Okay. Let's talk to him. Even after collapsing, Professor Echo is still trying to activate the device on his forearm. Judging by the harsh trills and blinking red flashing lights from it, his attempts appear to have been unsuccessful. We are a villain, so we're going to step on Echo's forearm. Hard. Crunch, crunch. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, fine. You've made your point. I think I've fried the blasted thing anyway. Professor Echo looks up to you with a pathetic expression on his face. You've got me. I'm not going anywhere. So, now what? Now you tell me what you were trying to do here. I'm here for the same thing as you are. Same thing you are. I'm looking for clues on Pandora's box. I tried following your example, but I simply don't have the tech to make a jump that far. Honestly, I can't figure out how you did it. I did, however, have records of your last known location before you time jumped to Achaea? So I figured I would drop in on your operation and learn how you did it. And I must say, you have done a very good job of masking your chronometric distortions. I haven't been able to detect them at all. Archaea? Time jump? I have no idea what you're talking about. True. Professor Echo frowns at you. There's no need to pretend for my sake, my boy. Everything you do today is already ancient history to me. You're planning on jumping to the first moment that Pandora's box ever appeared in history. A laudable goal, but as I've stated before, I have no idea how you would accomplish such a feat. The best I've ever managed is a few short decades. Now, I'm sure you're keeping this all hush-hush to avoid competition, but I really do think that Professor Echo trails off as he sees the blank stare on your face. You really don't know what I'm talking about, do you? You don't have a chronoporter, and this facility has nothing to do with time travel, does it? Has historical time travel as an investigative tool even crossed your mind? No. Well, not until now, I suppose. Professor Echo shakes his head in dismay. Ah, I see. It seems causality is determined to make me the temporal fool in this case. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that my contribution to this cause has been overlooked by history. Very well, Fluffykin. While I would love to stay and wallow in the cosmic injustice that this project has visited upon me, I believe it's time for me to depart. Before you can react, Professor Echo pulls away from you and activates the device on its forearm. The light blinks green and gives a short, high-pitched beep, and Professor Echo disappears. You get the feeling he doesn't plan on returning. Alright, let's exit out. Oh, man, my nose itches. No, it's fine. Let's go contact. Oh, thank you for letting me call everybody, not having to go back. Alright. Part 1, no matter when you look. Oh, we already said that. As you explain your confrontation with Professor Echo to Harriman, his expression becomes increasingly skeptical. Okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. This guy, Echo, right? He tells you he's from the future, and you believe him for some blessed reason, and he's been harassing us because he wants to know where Pandora's box is, and he thinks you time hop whatever into the past to find out about Pandora's box, and he thought he could pull a few of your toenails and get you to tell him. Except you haven't time skipped anywhere, so we got nothing from you, probably because he's a kook. Except now that he's told you, you've got an idea in your head to actually try to time backflip to who knows when, which means he would have been right, which means Harriman shakes his head. No, you know what? I'm done thinking about this. You tell me what's next, that's all I need to know, and you're making my brain hurt. Alright. Part 2, history lesson. Listen, man, if you think you can do what that crackpot says you're going to do, then go for it. Anything that gets you closer to Pandora's box means I'm closer to finishing this assignment. Just don't expect me to help you out, okay? This goes a little far outside my range of expertise, if you know what I mean. That's fine, Harriman. Just stay put. Now that I can do. I'll hold down the fort here. Just don't go changing history or anything. Got it? I mean, that's how it works, right? You do something weird in the past, then we all end up dinosaurs or something. I don't like the idea of my whole life getting rearranged because you stepped on some ancient butterfly or something. Harriman makes a face and shudders. Whatever. Forget I said anything. I don't think I'll ever understand what you Rogue Isles types do. But if it gets results, then have at it. If time travel is the key to learning about Pandora's box, you're pretty sure a trip to Ouroboros is in order. Perhaps you'll be able to find someone there that has knowledge of the box's history, which, as far as you know, begins in ancient Greece. Okay. Speak to Prometheus. Alright, let's throw down the portal. And go head back to Ouroboros. There we go. Over Prometheus greets you with a smug expression and a raised eyebrow. Boldly done, Fluffykin. You have come seeking answers, but do you fully grasp the gravity of your situation? You have approached Prometheus, the very benefactor responsible for mankind's rapid ascent to power. Few denizens of your world have the hubris to interrogate a god. Yet you are wise to seek my counsel. I possess the knowledge you seek, for I have witnessed events that you know only through the writings of your ancestors. Ask, Fluffykin, and perhaps I shall grant you my wisdom. I've come looking for information on the artifact called Pandora's box. Prometheus grimaces at you. I am well acquainted with the artifact you seek. Pandora's box represents an ancient power, easily as old as your world, a power that can match even the flames that I have granted your kind. The origin of the box is known to me, though the circumstances surrounding its creation far exceed your limited grasp of reality. I doubt any explanation I provide would assist you. What about more recently? Pandora's box is mentioned in human mythology. Prometheus nods. When I granted my flames to mankind, I set in motion a series of events that redirected the potency of your world. Mankind's potential is vast, and with my flames as a focus, mortals began to harness powers that had once been beyond their reach, and this angered those who would keep that power to themselves. Zeus sought to undo what I had wrought, but could not contain the spread of knowledge and power that my flames had granted. So instead, he claimed a tool that was not his to claim, and prepared to foil my plans. Despite the power that mankind was destined to wield, Zeus declared that he would always hold dominion over this world. He wished his power to live on, imposing his will on mankind, age after age, and so he placed his very essence within the artifact you now call Pandora's box, to manifest itself again and again, always overshadowing the powers of mortals. So you're saying that Pandora's box contains the power of Zeus? It has in the past, as it does now. Zeus bound his power to the box, and should a host perish, that is where his power will always return. You live in a time of great tribulation, Fluffykin. Wars have been fought over such power, and it has raised men to godhood. You must prepare yourself accordingly. Do you know where the box is located? Prometheus smirks at you. That is knowledge that I cannot share. However, there is another in this place that may be more forthcoming. You should seek the counsel of Mender Silos. He has knowledge that you would find useful in your search. Very well then. Alright. What do you have? Luna. Empyrean to Astro merits. Vanity pets. Reward merit. Yeesh. Ooh. A mini pet mini Lord Recluse. I need 2,000 reward merits? Yeek. Alright, here we go. Let's head back up. Let's head up and talk to Mender Silos, who is here. Oh, sorry about that. Greetings, Fluffykin. There is much to be done before we are prepared for what lies beyond. But in this sanctum, time is on our side. What do you seek? Prometheus suggested I ask you about Pandora's box. At the mention of Pandora's box, Mender Silos becomes visibly uncomfortable. Did he now? I'm afraid that is not a subject I can pursue at great length, Fluffykin. Pandora's box represents a crucial point in your timeline, and any alterations could have undesirable effects. Much as it pains me, I cannot give you the information you seek. You must continue the search on your own accord, lest... Silos looks away from you, clearly distressed. I'm sorry, I can't help you. There isn't any guidance you can provide? Mender Silos frowns thoughtfully. I cannot aid you directly, Fluffykin, but I suppose I can enable you to acquire knowledge yourself. Use a crystal within this sanctum and seek out the time and place where Pandora's box first appeared in human myth. in the ancient region of Achaia. If you can trace the box's path through history, you may be able to glean its location in your own time. Mendersalis tries to wave you away in an exasperated motion. Please go. I cannot speak of this anymore. This moment in your timeline is extremely delicate, and I fear I may have already caused a disturbance by assisting you. Okay. And now... Okay, there we go. Where are we going? Ancient Greece? You've arrived at an ancient temple of some sort. There must be something here that Mendersalis wanted you to see. Alright. Oh, man. I'm having a day. I've got hiccups. I've got my nose itching. Probably because I had a spice rack fall and I had to clean it up, and there was a bunch of sediment, and I think that's what's... I think I breathed in some of it. Okay, here we go. Focus. Get this done. And I apologize for the sniffing noises. I can't help it. All the other girls. This looks like a couple groups, though. Oh, just in time for my boom. this way. Yelling. What's this thing? Something? Barcelona? Imperious. Hold on. Go on. His treachery approaches up around. Halt! Who approaches? I have expressed orders that no one was to disturb you. You are not of my legion. Who are you? A party to run into spot? No doubt. But treachery ends here. Oh. Okay, well, we just smacked him down pretty good. Imperius's breathing has become ragged from exertion. You fight admirably, warrior, though your style and methods are alien to me. Even with my newfound strength, you appear to be my match in combat. I may have attacked you prematurely, though your presence here is suspicious. I do not believe your appearance is the handiwork of the traitor Romulus. Yet the question remains, what is your purpose here? I come seeking the location of Pandora's box. Imperius nods solemnly. I expected as much. You and I seek the same prize, warrior, but it appears that our efforts are in vain. Someone, perhaps Romulus, perhaps someone else, has removed the box from its chamber since I was last here. You've been here before. I have. I first arrived in this region at the behest of the Oracle, with no army at my back and no knowledge of this cavern's contents. I was accompanied only by my closest companion, the man known as Romulus Augustus. Here we fought monsters spoken of only in myth, and eventually found our way here, to this very altar. It was here that we first discovered Pandora's box, the ancient device left behind by the almighty Zeus. When we opened the box, I experienced a vision, but more. It was a message from the gods, and it granted me their power. I emerged a changed man, more than a man, but not quite a god. I believe that I was chosen by Zeus himself to be his avatar among men. I was not the only one to experience this change, however. Romulus felt the same surge of power and the same vision, but darker somehow. His strength grew beyond measure, but he began to show cruelty that I had never known in him before. I believe that that moment may have been the beginning. I cannot help but wonder if Romulus would have betrayed me had we not come here so long ago. Where do you think the box has been taken? Imperius lets out an exasperated sigh. If only I knew, warrior. This could be the work of the traitor, but I believe that there may be other forces at work here. We would never have found this cavern had we not been first guided to it. Perhaps we were destined to receive its power, or perhaps someone is manipulating the gifts of the gods to their own ends. Whatever the reason, I know that it is no longer here. With this setback, I fear my search must end. The traitor is amassing his armies, and I must make preparations to confront him. And Pyrrhus bows his head slightly to you. You fought valiantly, warrior. I wish you fortune on your quest. Okay. Let's go. Wait, do we get a clue? No clues. Right. Exit. Okay, I'm going to be right back, everybody. Okay, everybody, we are back. And let's call this guy. You're back. Did you find anything good? No? Harriman breathes a sigh of relief. That means you're done with the whole time exploration gig then, right? I gotta say, I'm kind of glad. A lot of this stuff you're up to, it's a little over my head, you know? I mean, I like to work in the here and now. It's what I'm used to. Speaking of which, while you were off playing Time Cadet, I've been working on scrounging up some leads. I may have found one. Alright. Part 3, Professional Advice. So, this Pandora's box thing. Ancient, possibly magical artifact. Really powerful. Everyone wants it. Totally not my specialty. Speciality. I do guns. But I think I've found someone who can help. See, there's this guy who works with this kind of stuff. Goes all over the world picking up magical trinkets wherever he can find them. The more powerful or famous it is, the more he's interested in it. Thing is, this guy usually operates around Paragon. Makes sense, because that place is filled with all sorts of kooky magic stuff, so that's where he'd want to be most of the time. But I've got a source that says he's paying a visit to the Isles this week, and after a bit of searching, I think I've got an address for you. So how about it? You interested? I'm interested. Who is this guy? Guy's name is Odysseus. Yeah, I know. Weird name, right? Runs an outfit out of Paragon called the Fighters or the Barbarians or something. Anyway, my info has him managing shipments from a warehouse not far from here. It's called the Warriors. He leads the Warriors. Keep your guard up when you go in, Fluffykin. This guy may be a magic-loving kook, but he's tough, and he probably won't be happy to see you. Alright, this is in Nerva. Alright, well, here, let's hit it from here. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Thank you, sir. Wow, I don't know where we come out in Nerva from here. From Ouroboros. Not all the way in the south, but hey, thank you, game, for putting the entrance right here. Oh, and we have less than a bubble, and we'll level up. Which I think we might get on this mission. This is the location Harriman indicated. It looks like Odysseus is moving some pretty high-grade merchandise through here. Okay, let's bring out Casper. Oh my gosh. This is literally crawling with... Looks like it's dead here. Did we pull all the groups? I think we did. Alright. All the guys behind me. There we go. Now we feel like a super powered dude. Just fighting towards you guys here. I look, granted, they don't look too impressive when they're just kind of staggering around with the befuddled. Himself. Oh, he's a straggler from a patrol maybe? This is an awkward spot to fight here. The guys aren't benefiting from my heals and my hold. over here. I think this is our guy. Huh? Larry, what are you doing all the way over there? Come on, man. Embarrassing us in front of bad guys. We'll talk to him in a minute here. I want to get these guys cleared out so we don't do it. Okay, they're going to finish him off. Alright. Odysseus struggles to catch his breath. You got me, Fluffykin. Good show. Now, if you don't mind, please tell me why you decided to crash my little side business. I'm sure we could come to some sort of arrangement. Pandora's box, Odysseus. Heard of it? Odysseus manages a grin at the mention of Pandora's box. Heard of it? Fluffykin, I'd be surprised if there's a villain in the Isles that hasn't heard about Pandora's box. Everywhere you look, some chump with this scrap of power starts glowing yellow and becomes the next big thing. I've already diverted significant resources towards tracking down the artifact, and I was just preparing to pursue one of my leads. And that lead would be... Oh, you'd love the answer to that, wouldn't you? Forbidden artifacts are my speciality, Fluffykin, and Pandora's box is the grand prize. I'm not just going to give up the chase that easily. Who said you'd have to? I'm talking long term here, Odysseus. Odysseus furrows his brow in suspicion. What are you proposing, Fluffykin? That we combine resources, or do you want Arachnos to find the box first? That is a fair point, Fluffykin. I shall consider your proposal. You hand Odysseus one of Lastry's business cards. Odysseus claims it with a raised eyebrow. Interesting. You've become rather organized, Fluffykin. I'll contact your assistant and negotiate terms. If we can come to an agreement, then you'll have my network at your disposal, as well as the support of my warriors. Odysseus stands, pocketing the card. This may prove to be a profitable arrangement, after all. Still, next time call, will you? I would prefer to negotiate contracts with a little less damage to my property. Fair enough, Odysseus. I'll speak with you later. All right. Let's exit out here. We are so close to leveling. All right. Hey boss, just got a call from Lastry. Said you convinced this Odysseus character to sign on and wanted me to tell you that the paperwork's all been settled. I gotta say, you can be convincing when you want to be. I figured you'd pound some info out of the guy. I never expected this to be a recruitment op. Anyway, Lastry sent along some info you're going to want to hear. Part 4, High in Demand. So, the lead Odysseus got is this guy named James Harvin. Apparently, he's this world-famous archaeologist. Goes around the world studying ancient ruins and finding old documents. Stuff like that. Here's the kicker, though. Seems that Pandora's box is a guy's specialty. Harvin's been searching for the box for his whole life, and way before this whole empowerment fiasco. You ask me, a lifetime of failure ain't much of a resume. But if you're looking for an expert on Pandora's box, he's probably the guy. Fantastic. Where can I find him? He's working on some kind of expedition off the coast of Albania. I already spoke with Lastry. She's arranged transportation for you. Word of warning, Fluffykin. Harvin's not just an expert on Pandora's box, but a well-known expert. That means you might not be the only one looking for him. Just stay alert when you get there and get him out ASAP. Once you've got him en route to the Missioner, you should be in the clear. All right. Gotta go with Cap. All right. Good thing we are right here at the docks. North or south? Where am I? Dang it. I chose poorly. Okay, eventually, while we're here. How are we doing to hit the autopilot? How are we doing on salvage? Okay, 50 out of 172. We're good there. Recipes. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're not close to filling up yet, so we should be good. Oh, this is the airport. Oh, I don't get to take an airplane? I gotta take the sub? But they got all these planes. Alright. And a robot. Submarine and a robot. Alright. Dr. Haven is the only one you know of with extensive knowledge of Pandora's box. He's coming with you, whether he likes it or not. Okay. Well, this isn't good. No map. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Okay, that sub looks like it's grounded. That's not a good... Okay, well, you know. Oh, here we got a map. Cool. Track down James Harvin. Let's bring in Casper. What do we have up here? Why can't I target the... Oh, these are just... Oh, archaeology students. Don't mind us. Just passing through. Okay. This is interesting. Oh. Nocturne. The Night Widow serve Arachnos is... Oh, yeah, she's a handle. Okay, here we go. Let's go. I'm going to go boom. Tarantula. Are you a hero? Did you come to save us? Yeah, about that. No. Fear and hope flash across the student's face as he tries to gauge whether or not you are a threat. He's clearly not in a stable state of mind. What's going on here? What did that woman want with Professor Harvin? This is too freaky. Did you see those guys? Who dresses like that? Dude, do you see me? I'm a floating skull. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to reinstate Nocturne's offer. Info or the arm? The student cringes away from you. What is wrong with you people? We're just here on some stupid class assignment. Still cringing, the student points deeper in the cavern. Professor Harvin's back in the back, okay? Please don't hurt me. Get lost, kid. I don't want to see you again. Alright, here we go. Arbiter Sanda. Oh, Sands. Arbiter Sands. Arbiter Sands is considered a somewhat unconventional member of the Arachnos Arbiter Corps. Though still completely dedicated to the will of Lord Recluse, Sands is known for using unusual and effective tactics. His status as an Arbiter makes him untouchable within Arachnos. For to harm an Arbiter is to attack the will of Lord Recluse himself. Yeah, well, we're gonna go and hit him. Oh, we can pull in Arachnos storms. Oh, that poor little robot, he's all scared back there. What? Oh, oops. I ran right past him. Dr. Harvin appears to be somewhat flustered, but otherwise unharmed. Arachnos probably wanted him for the same reason you do. Now see here, young man. Young man, I'm a skull. Are you kidding me? I demand to know what's going on here. We are a licensed expedition, and if you people think you can intimidate us into... I'm going to backhand him across the face, because that's what a villain would do. Harvin reels from the blow. When he recovers, he glares at you angrily. How dare you? I'll have you know that I will do it again. Whack. This blow sends Harvin stumbling. He shakes his head roughly, regaining his senses, and starts yelling at you again. Will you stop? Time for another backhand. The third attack drives Harvin to one knee. He struggles to his feet and turns his bruised face back up to you. He opens his mouth to speak, but thinks better of it. He hangs his head and shuffles toward to follow you. That's better. Okay. Wait. Lead him to save... Oh, we gotta... Oh. Hold on, let me turn off my stealth fields. Alright. Oh. Hi there. Alright, let's go. Gotta make sure he's following us. Oh. A whole nother group of... Okay. Excuse me. Okay, now I have my boom ready. That's not good. Oh, that might have been two groups. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. So, oh. Oh, let's go get back there. Alright, got that one. Uh-oh. Ghost Widow. Who's Nocturna? The Night Widow serve Arachnos as elite assassins and spies. It is whispered among their murderous ranks that a Night Widow codenamed Nocturne may be the deadliest operative Arachnos has ever produced. No living soul knows any details of her history, just rumors of her ruthlessness and takes her many victims. Some suspect that her only weakness might be her arrogant pride, but none have survived to exploit it. Okay, hold on. Then we got a bunch of other stuff going here. What the hell? Oh. Okay, we're fighting. I'll have to go back through and read all that. Oh, my buddies came in. Okay, hold on. That was a bunch of stuff to read. So James Harvin says, okay, this might be maybe a bug. He says P856364347 semicolon P8536. Oh, it repeats. Ghost Widow says, so this is why you could not accomplish your tasks. You did well to summon me, Nocturne. Fluffykin has grown into quite the thorn in our sides. Yet he is no match for the three of us. It is time for us to end this farce. Arborsan says, I wholeheartedly concur. We've spent enough time in this dreadful place. Nocturne says, I'm going to enjoy tearing you to pieces, Fluffykin. And then just a caption, it says, distasteful, dishonorable, disgusting. To arrange a battle just so, it is inexcusable. Nocturne says, what the? And the voice says, perhaps we should even the odds a little, eh? Captain Castillo says, I am in great agreement, my friend. The addition of ourselves to this struggle is most necessary. Ghost Widow says, enough! You are fools to cross Arachnos so brazenly. Your lives are mine. And then, okay, that was it. Let's speak with Last Street. Wait, where is Last Street? Was she waiting outside or something? Oh. Can guarantee you full funding on all expeditions you deem necessary for this project. And you're confident that my personal safety is assured? Alright, let's go talk to Lastry. That's not Lastry. Wait. Yes, it is. Alright. Good day, Fluffykin. I hope you didn't mind the interruption. The missioner detected Arachnos reinforcements approaching, and Mr. Hill claimed he could sense Ghost Widow's presence nearby. I thought it prudent to send you some of our own resources as well. Negotiations with Dr. Harvin are underway. It appears you've made quite the impression on him. Oh yeah, we slapped him around a lot. Wait, who's Mr. Hill? I should hope so. Harvin cringes away from you. Angry purple bruises are beginning to show on his face. After a moment, Harvin finally speaks up. Your assistant has assured my personal safety for as long as I cooperate with you. You don't need to hurt me. I'll work for you. Seeing that you haven't moved to attack him, Harvin relaxes slightly. I never thought my research would garner this sort of attention. I mean, I always thought that the legend of the box were more accurate than my peers believed, but this... Harvin looks up to you, at you. The legendary Pandora's box exists, and the power contained within is sought by all mankind. In the end, that's all you're really after, isn't it? It is, Harvin, and you're going to find it for me. Excuse me. She says, I'll make sure Harvin has the appropriate accommodations. Arachnos apparently has the same information on his career that we do, so it would be safest to keep him aboard the Missioner for now. I'll forward any pertinent information we obtain to Lieutenant Harriman for your perusal. If there's anything else, sir, that will be all, Lastry. All right, let's exit out. The sooner this assignment ends, the better. Alright. The key to power. Okay, boss. I think we're starting to close in here. Lastry's already pumping Harvin for info, and we got something big. Harvin pointed us to something he called the key. It's related to Pandora's box somehow, and Harvin's convinced that if he can get his hands on it, then he can locate Pandora's box for you. Sweet deal, right? There's a catch, though. This key... it's a powerful artifact in its own right, and the Circle of Thorns have their grubby hands all over it. Lastry's in the middle of setting up an excursion to Paragon, and she asked me to send you to the Missioner as soon as you're ready. All right, I'll head out then. Right. I'd lend you the support of some of my boys, but frankly, I'm not sure they'd be much help. Subterranean caverns aren't exactly our strong suit. We're called the Sky Raiders for a reason, you know. Yeah, sure. Search Orenbega for the key. Port Oaks. That's way back. All right, wait, I'm clear. Do we have... oh, the black helicopter's here. Can we... will that get us to Port Oaks? Hopefully, maybe. Would be nice. Oh, nice, nice. Haven't been back here in a while. Hopefully it's one of the big caverns and not the little annoying ones. I hope. But it's probably not because it's Orenbega, so it's going to be the little underground caverns with the really tight corridors. Yep. Last year's team, professional as always, managed to get you into the lost city of Orenbega without incident. The rest is up to you. Oh. Hey, Harvin. Harvin is examining the structure of the city carefully. Amazing. Judging by the sediment, I'd say the structure must be thousands of years old. but it clearly wasn't built this far underground, and it has hardly any structural damage. Harvin finally notices you near him and turns to you with a start. Oh my, oh, Fluffykid, I apologize. I find myself quite taken with this place. Simply fascinating. We're here for a reason, Doctor. The key? Oh yes, the key. Well, not strictly a key per se, but I found that to be the best way to describe it to your mercenary friend. It's really more of a focus. At least that's what my father's research implies. The object is called the Antikyria. Now, I'm not entirely sure on its history or origins. It could have been created to work in tandem with Pandora's box, or perhaps it was made afterwards in order to manipulate it. Regardless, it's a tool of incredible potential, and I believe it's integral to locating Pandora's box. Your father's research? Harvard nods studiously. My life has been devoted to finding and studying Pandora's box, but much of my research is actually based on my father's work. He obsessed over locating the box, simply to prove his existence. Most of his work was disregarded by his peers, but his research has helped me immensely in my search. The only obstacle I've encountered in my studies has been the lack of appropriate funding and manpower to track down the components of my father's work. But thanks to you, that is no longer a problem now, is it? So what am I looking for exactly? The Antikyria's humble appearance belies its potential, Fluffykin. It is small enough to carry under one arm, and resembles an ancient measuring device, which I suppose is true, though few know what the Antikyria truly measures. You must be careful, Fluffykin. I do not know if the Circle of Thorns know the Antikyria's true purpose, but they are most certainly aware of the power inherent in the device. You will likely find the object to be well guarded. If you can retrieve the device, I can begin using it to locate Pandora's box. I wish you luck, Fluffykin. In this hunt, our goals are one and the same. Alright, be right back. Be right back. Be right back. Alright, here we go. Let's bring out Key Expert. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. I got two toggles. I'll turn back on there. There we go. Leftovers. for us. What? Really? Where are you going? We're waiting at the gate. there. Getting close. Oh! Your poor, ignorant thing, blessed with such power. Oh, darn it. You don't even understand where your newfound strength comes from, do you? Soon your power will be What? Who dares? Ah, Fluffykin, this trap was not meant for you, but I would be most delighted to play with you anyway. Okay, who do they have here? Oh, Lilith. He's bad thing. Purple, yeah. Using that. Got her fusion. Oh. Remarkable. Similarly remarkable. This is hardly the time, Doctor. We found the antitherica for you. It's time for you to uphold your end of the bargain. You're right, of course. My apologies. The antitherica's primary purpose is to measure and track power emanations specifically from Pandora's box. I've been examining the readings ever since we left Orenbega, and what I found is quite unexpected. I'll need more time to study it to make sure I'm reading correctly. Doctor, I understand your desire to be certain, but we are operating on a strict timetable here. Well, since we departed Paragon, the signal has been reading has only gotten weaker. Hold on, Doc. Are you saying? I'm afraid so. At this moment, Pandora's box lies somewhere inside Paragon City. Cool. That. We'll take the astral. That. Okay. FusionNet is one of the nuclear 90. 90 children from around the world, all born in 1 year with unusual mutations that gives them natural magnetic nuclear fusion reactors for hearts, and the ability to channel energy from their internal reactor for a variety of superpowers. Like many of the nuclear 90, FusionNet has decided to use her powers for the benefit of mankind as a hero. She has recently joined the Vanguard along with her boyfriend, Faultline, in order to help fight the Ring. Alright. Go ahead and exit out. Smooth operation as usual, boss. The more this goes on, the more it feels like we're holding all the cards. We've got Harvin and the Antithekira, and all anyone else has are bruises for getting in our way. That's the kind of MO I can get behind. Still, I think we're at a point where I'm not going to be of much use. My boys and I will keep your operation secure, but the search for this thing is way beyond our area of expertise. People like Lastry and Harvin are good at wrapping their heads around cosmic power, but I'm just not. At this point, when you start using one crazy artifact to track down another, well, that's when my brain checks out. And frankly, kind of like it that way. All right. So now we can go back to not Orenbega, Ouroboros is where we're going. Sorry again, everybody, for the breaks, but we'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we are back and ready to start our next chain of missions. Hill and Chapter 3. Devil take the hindmost. Part 1. The old and the new. Hail, Fluffykin. I am Socrates, son of Bill, and right-hand man to the great Odysseus. He has called upon me to aid you in your quest to find the fabled Pandora's box, and I intend to do just that. Socrates favors you with a broad smile. I've heard much of your exploits from my colleagues. I must say, given the tales surrounding your name, that I am glad we're working together on this venture. They say that having Fluffykin as a foe is not to be envied. True, because you don't even want to say that. My greatest enemy is Fluffykin. Alright. Don't cross me and we won't have to worry about that. Okay. The esteemed Dr. James Harvin has requested an audience with you. I have heard nearly as much about this man as I have about you, Fluffykin. His expertise in the mythos behind Pandora's box is unrivaled, though I'm sure that you know this already. Your secretary has allowed him some limited freedom in the Rogue Isles, but she assures me that he is still kept under close watch. You will find him nearby if you choose to honor his request. Okay, Sharkhead. Excuse me. Sorry, give me just a second. Okay. So we're we're not gonna, wait, can I? Hold on, I want to see, who is this guy? Warrior, artist, philosopher. Socrates is more than a member of Odysseus' eccentric cadre. He is also one of David Hill's closest friends and confidants. Wait, is that Odysseus' real name, David Hill? Oh, okay. That's who Mr. Hill is. Okay. Though he comes off as somewhat self-important at times, Socrates constantly strives to better himself in all areas of life and is fiercely loyal to those he deems worthy of respect. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, we're going to take actually the Ouroboros over here. Oh, this is a thug mastermind here. He's got, yeah, the punks, bruiser, arsonists, and enforcers. We got our zombies. Oh, and a Beastmaster. Mastermind. Okay, well, a lot of minions here. All right. Wait, I forgot. Sharkhead? Yeah, back to Sharkhead. Oh, I love how it puts them all real close here. Oh, he's just hanging out. Ah, Fluffykin. Just the man I wanted to see. I have a request for you. It is, Harvin looks at his feet, shifting nervously. After a short breath, he raises his eyes to meet your gaze. It is of a somewhat personal nature. Stick to your work, Harvin. You're here to help find Pandora's box. Well, that's just the thing, Fluffykin. What I'm about to ask you is, in fact, quite closely related to the search for Pandora's box. It involves my father and his work. I'm still using the Antikyria to pinpoint the box's location, but it takes time to interpret the readings. I believe that this task may speed the process somewhat, depending on what you find. All right, Harvin, this better be good. My father, Sir Isaiah Harvin, dedicated most of his life to the search for Pandora's box. I have taken up his quest myself, and we've arguably come much closer to finding it than my father did. Harvin's brow furrows, and he pauses a moment before speaking again. However, it is his untimely disappearance that I would like to speak with you about. My father's research has led me to many things, including the existence of the Antikyria. In his later years, he became convinced that someone within the United States government knew more about Pandora's box than they let on, and his investigation became significantly more political, meaning he drew the attention of some dangerous people. Harvin nods at you. Exactly. He was pursuing this very avenue of investigation right up until the day he disappeared. Obviously, those of us close to him suspected foul play, but, well, you know how these things go. When an eccentric explorer that believes that the myths of ancient Greece disappears, it doesn't exactly make the front page. Still, I believe my father was onto something significant, and it is my belief that you are less susceptible to harm than my father was. So you want me to pick up where he left off? I believe it would serve both our interests, Fluffykin. It could provide us with vital information on Pandora's box, and it could also uncover my father's fate. I won't hide the fact that I have a personal stake in this, but I also believe it's the best place to look, given our situation. All right, Harvin, I'll look into it. Okay, so... Okay, this is not too far away. Oh, there. Oh, always running into stuff. Here we go. Have we read this? I think we have. Yeah. Read that a long time ago. Part 3 of 5. Actually, here, hold on a sec. All right. This is a place Harvin directed you to, but you're definitely not alone. It looks like Malta has been holed up in here for a while. Who knows what they're up to? Malta. We don't like Malta. see here. Let's get everybody re-upped. You search through the desk looking for any documents of interest. The few papers you find are old and soiled, not to mention completely unreadable. Upon testing the drawers, you find more of the same, extremely old office supplies and refuse. One of the drawers, however, appears to be locked. Break the lock. Using your unique capabilities, bang, you manage to bypass the lock on the drawer, taking care not to damage the contents in the process. Inside, you find copious amounts of dust, but you also spot a large manila envelope that appears to have been moderately well preserved. Inside the envelope are a series of official-looking documents, each of which appears to be quite liberally censored. Inspect the documents. Most of these are either unintelligible or mundane, but one document in particular catches your eye. Office of the Rhode Island Department of Corrections. Memorandum 2, Administrator, Corrections Facility Research and Development. Subject, Project. While your concerns are understandable and noted, the primary funding partners for Project Redacted will remain classified for the time being. Rest assured that the RIDC has strict security measures in place for the facility and that the site construction is being overseen by both public and private personnel. Continued development for the redacted facility is as previously planned. We are currently operating under a strict timetable. Unless redacted is completed on schedule, construction will need to be put on hold. As you are aware, the longer the construction takes, the more involved local authorities will become. If you require more resources to complete redacted on schedule, speak with Comptroller Redacted. Enclosure, Redacted. In the margin in the memo, in scrawled handwriting is the following message. Senator, this is the best I could get. I know it's not much. I may be able to get more if you can put some pressure on the board. Ron. Okay. Let's continue on. Wait a minute. What? Good boys. That was probably a really bad idea on my part. Wow, yeah, it was. Okay, hold on a sec here. Ugh. Eyes watering. I got allergies bad. Amongst the discarded remains of the small office, you find a file cabinet that appears to have survived mostly intact. The drawers inside are filled with dividers and documents of varying conditions. Begin sifting through the documents. While most of these documents appear to be unmarred by government censors, they also appear to be mostly useless. After sifting through some irate letters from the Brickstown Business Association and angry, error-ridden screeds about UFOs, you come to realize that you're looking at a collection of incoming mail. Just as you're ready to give up and move on, a distinctly official-looking letter catches your eye. Hold on, while we're here, I'm going to bring out... I can't put them on the wall. Really? Let's lift them back up. Oh my god. When I ran out of power, some of my toggles failed. It's like... Alright. Read the letter. Senator James S. Neal, Chairman, Senate Judiciary Committee. United States Senate, Washington, D.C., 20510, May 10th, 1949. Wow. Supervisor Turney. I am deeply troubled by your department's reluctance to forward pertinent information on Project Marduk. While I fully understand that major components of the facility are proprietary, it is not generally the practice of Congress to fund projects without knowing the recipient of those funds. I can understand if you wish to maintain classified status on the technology behind the project, but you must at least divulge the identity of all private partners involved in the project. Using unknown tech in a government facility is one thing, Supervisor, but receiving said tech from an unknown party without disclosing any related information is simply ludicrous. I shall await your prompt reply. I hope that a subpoena will not be necessary in this instance. Sincerely, James S. Neal, United States Senator, M.O. Is that Missouri? I think it's Missouri. Okay. Continue searching for clues. So I'm guessing we got an elevator coming up. No, hold on, not that way. That's it. This way. Alright, let's see here. Let's bring out Keysburg. Is that group seriously blocking the elevator? What? Okay, hold on. Dead end. Wait, what? What am I missing? Oh. Ah. I see. That guy ran. One guy ran. Here's the elevator. Make sure everybody's up here. teleport too far. Yeah, I miscalculated that. Alright, back up we go. Okay. That was a poor choice. Okay. We're gonna wait a few seconds here because I know there's guys on the other side. Interesting. There. I didn't upgrade. Nope. everybody. And make sure we'll buff that stuff. Don't know what kind of shenanigans are going to happen. This is like the first mission. The safe stands out as one of the only highly secured objects you've seen here. If there's anything left in this building that might be of interest to you, it's probably in here. I'm going to try and pry open the safe. The lock looks to be in a state of significant disrepair, and with some careful manipulation, you manage to pry the rusted door open. Inside, you find a set of blueprints for a high-security prison. As you flip through the blueprints, you note that they appear to be incomplete. Many of the connections to the lower levels of the prison seem to link elsewhere, but are simply labeled subcontract, and then probably redacted. At the back of the pile, you'll find one-page summary of interaction with an organization called Millstone Labs, SPC. Read through the summary. Office of the United States Metahuman Intelligence Protocol. This is Omega Team reporting. Multiple MHIs have been reported in the area. Fan out and... Hold on, what was that? We've got movement. Open fire. Open fire. I don't know what that was. So we need to leave the area. We will do that, but I gotta read this. Memorandum to Supervisor, Corrections Facility Administration and Construction. Subject, Project Marduk. The contract with Millstone Labs, SPC, has been written up. We're still working on the fine details, but your department can begin construction plans immediately. Unfortunately, negotiations regarding patent rights and proprietary transparency have not been successful. The boys at Millstone are insistent that they maintain total control over their tech, even as it's applied to Project Marduk. I don't like it, but frankly, this project doesn't get off the ground unless we use them. Research into alternative methods of containing powered entities is still underway, but this project has stalled long enough. Run up some new plans under the assumption that inmates will be able to generate no more than 100 kilonewtons, I think. That should bring the project within budget. Enclosure, Robert S. Verabel, Senior Director, Metahuman Intelligence Protocol. Okay, so is that like the Zig? Is that what they're talking about building? The ziggurat. That's the metahuman prison. Okay. Let's head back out. I think it's only 2 floors. Yeah. Whoa! What? That's us. The Malta guy lying there. Okay, big Malta team down. Hee. That's Mako. Tracking you has been more fun than I expected. Now, let's see what you look like on the inside. Mako. Okay, what's he gonna say? Nope, not you. You. After the beating you gave him, Mako appears to be having some trouble breathing. His gills are opening and closing violently, and his every breath comes out as a loud rasp. In his current state, he seems to be unable to communicate. It looks like you'll need to do the talking here. Mako, can you hear me? Mako continues to focus almost entirely on continuing to breathe, but he takes the effort to look up at you. Your eyes lock with his, and you can see the defiance and anger in the stare he gives you. Don't give me that look, Mako. I haven't killed you. Yet. Mako flinches at your words. With some effort, he manages to get out a ragged attempt at communication. What do you want? I'm recruiting, Mako. I'm sure word has gotten out. Mako manages a grin at you, filled with rows of jagged teeth. He closes his eyes and shakes his head. Not switching sides. Why not just play one? Oh, why play just one? I need someone on the inside. Mako's breathing has steadied now. He looks thoughtful for a shark. What do you have to offer? That recluse can't. Arachnos rules the Isles, Fluffykin, and when we get Pandora's box, it's all over. No one will be able to stop us. Arachnos is in decline, and you know it. What's your exit strategy? Mako ponders for a moment. I'll consider it, Fluffykin. Don't take Recluse lightly, but... No, I don't take Recluse lightly, but... Mako looks up at you again. This time the anger and defiance appear to be mingled with at least some level of respect. But I don't think I can take you lightly either. Think it over then. I have places to be. Alright, let's exit out. Yeah, we don't like Malta at all. Alright. Turn to the target. I don't know what building a metahuman prison would have to do with this guy's dead, but Fluffykin, I think I've made a breakthrough. By comparing readings from the Antikythera at different locations, I was able to triangulate a pattern in the energy flows in this area. Based on the trajectories I've witnessed, I'd surmise that Harvin seems not to hear you. But the patterns were all wrong, you see. If they moved elliptically, their origin point would have been somewhere in Michigan, which I knew to be false. But then it hit me. The streams don't act like particles of light, but like jets of air. They're limited by geographical constraints. Factoring in this data, I managed to Harvin, almost like magnets. They're drawn to large populations, specifically of humans. After applying this modification to my equations, I was able to calculate their trajectories with significantly greater precision. I'm now confident that Dr. Harvin! Raising your voice seems to have gotten his attention. Harvin trails off, staring at you vacantly for a moment. He shakes his head roughly as if waking from a trance. I'm sorry, Fluffykin. I suppose I got a little too excited there. Did you find something of interest? As a matter of fact, I did. You relate the events of your investigation to Harvin and hand him the documents you found. As he pores over them, he grows increasingly confused. What? What is this? I recognize this design. I've seen it before. Harvin brows furrow. This is the design for the Zagurski Penitentiary. Yes, the Zig. I knew it. It appears so. But this doesn't make any sense. Why would my father care about this? His research never involved modern structures, and he certainly wasn't interested in the political machinations of the United States. Besides, these designs are deeply flawed. This structure might be suitable for common criminals or perhaps minor villains, but there's no way these designs could contain metahumans of any significant scale. Harvin's eyes widen, and he looks up at you. Unless something was limiting their powers. Harvin's hands begin to tremble with excitement. Something that can limit the powers of any metahumans. Something that unified the concepts of science, magic, of technological progress, and natural prowess. Something that commanded the very essence of power itself. You mean something like Pandora's box. This fits with all my findings, Fluffykin. If our theory is correct, then someone has been utilizing Pandora's box as part of as a sort of safeguard against metahuman criminals. It's a crude use of such a powerful artifact, but Harvin trails off. We need to inform the others of our findings. If we're correct, we'll need to set up an expedition right away. Agreed. I'll set up a meeting. Okay, let's talk to the contact. As you relate your experiences to Socrates, his broad smile fades into a scowl. I'm ecstatic that you have made this discovery, Fluffikin, but I wonder if Captain Mako is a man you can trust. It strikes me that he's not in the habit of following others. Regardless, it seems that you have uncovered some information critical to our quest. I shall call together a meeting so that your discoveries may be discussed in safer environment. All right. Available missions. Part 2. A sound in the east. The lovely Miss Kayumanis has agreed to assemble your allies aboard the USS Missioner. They await your pleasure, Fluffikin. I'll head out to meet them then. Socrates smiles broadly at you. To think that the searching is finally over, and soon we will have possession of enough power to establish dominion over the world. Truly, you are an inspiration to me, Fluffikin. I am glad that the warriors are able to call you ally. All right, are we... Okay. Let's go to the meeting. Your sub met up with the Missioner surprisingly close to the Isles. Last tree must be planning something already. Okay. Good work. Give it up. Establish a plan of action. Good to see you again, sir. Dr. Harvin has given me the gist of your findings. I believe that we have an information advantage over Arachnos and any other parties interested in Pandora's box. If we're going to press the advantage, immediate action must be taken. What did you have in mind? Our primary goal is to enter Zagurski prison and to acquire Pandora's box. However, there are secondary considerations that must be taken into account. Zagurski is well fortified, and any overt actions in Brickstown would immediately tip off our rivals that there is something of interest in that area. Furthermore, there are organizations such as Longbow or the Freedom Flanks that have significantly easier access to the facility than we do. If an armed intrusion into Zagurski became prolonged, local authorities would have the chance to bypass Zagurski's security and beat us to the box. For these reasons, I recommend against a frontal assault. However, Lastry smiles, tapping her notebook with her pen. There are other ways of gaining access to a prison. What exactly are you suggesting? A diversionary attack. We focus our efforts on a location we know is unrelated to Pandora's box. If that location is also within Paragon city limits, we achieve two aims at once. We divert the attention of our rivals, while also establishing you as a high-profile threat in Paragon. If you were then to turn yourself in, I like it. How do we proceed? I don't like it, but okay. Preparations have already been made, sir. My employer has offered his assistance in bypassing the war walls around Talus Island, and I've made sure the local PPD branch has been tipped off. They're prepared for an incursion. We'll need to hit them hard and cause as much destruction as we can. If you can break their strongest lines of defense, it should prompt a more serious response. I suggest that a small force consisting of you, Captain Castillo, and Mr. Hill would be appropriate. It's already well known that you're working together to find Pandora's box, and all three of you are individually powerful enough to warrant instant incarceration in Zagurski. What about Mako? Have we gotten a response from him? Captain Mako is maintaining his post, for now. He has neither confirmed nor denied his interest in becoming part of your organization. However, Lastry tries and fails to express a grin. He did send us a token of his goodwill. And what would that be? I'm sure you want to see it for yourself, sir. We picked it up on our way here. You'll find it on the outer deck. Okay, I guess we'll go check it out then. Okay, leave the boat. What is the gift? I hope you like it, sir. I've already had it sweat for any sort of surveillance devices or traps. It appears to be clean. Official Arachnos records report that this vehicle was stolen shortly after leaving the production line. Captain Mako sends his regards. Ho, ho, ho. Ooh, nice. We like this. Alright, here we go. Here we go. There. Yeah, we just dive into a helicopter. That's what you do. So. Oh. Cause as much destruction as possible. Optional. 3 Hercules units to destroy. So, oh yeah. Alright. Okay, he's just going. Oh, we can blow up stuff. Haha, this is fun. Oh wait, no, stay away from the car. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna hurt you. Damn it. 3 Hercules units. Take that mailbox. Sir, you appear to be drawing some attention. Local hero forces have been dispatched and are converging on your location. Sir, another local hero is approaching your location. Please be on guard. Okay, what do we got? Oh yeah, gunshot. Hey, she's on level 44. Oh, sweetie, I am so that you are out of your league here. I'm just having fun. Go. Yep. Oh, that's still on. Yeah. They are under level. Alright, and then Grim. Where is he? Alright, so there's one. Wait, nope, over here. We'll go to King of the Hill here. Oh, there we go. Socrates beams at you. Haha. Fantastic showing, Fluffy. Sorry. My only regret is I was not present during the grand battle. There is nothing quite so sweet as the final blow, watching your enemy fall before you. To take down a member of the Freedom Flanks. Ha! Truly a badge of honor. I hope that I too may one day claim the same. Part 3. Greeks bearing gifts. All of the elements of your plan are in place, Fluffykin. All that's needed now is the final execution. Socrates smiles faith, and he looks at you solemnly. You face a difficult task, Fluffykin, to enter the Zig willingly, forfeiting your powers. It is a bold move. You will be vulnerable for a time, and you will need to rely on your wits to survive. Oh noes. Don't worry about me, Socrates. I can handle myself, no matter the situation. No, I can't. If I don't have my zombies, I'm a squishy. They slap me around and make me cry. Socrates' grin returns anew. Indeed, and when you succeed, they will speak of this day for ages to come. Good luck, Fluffykin. Before the sun sets tonight, the power of the gods will be in your hands. Okay. So we are going to start that next session. We're going to we're going to go and end it here. And yeah, we will turn ourselves in next session to face justice. And if you want to come see that, cool. Please like, subscribe, follow, share, all that fun stuff. We put out new videos every day. In that regard, I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and we will see you tomorrow, everybody.